I'm so freaking crabby. Has been a actual nightmare. So sick of the rain, especially when we have 3 months of it being nice in this state. Come on, what better way to spend a Saturday? Shut up, I'm filming. So don't mess with me today. Please, everyone act right, okay? I cannot beg you to get me a plant that I can buy from you. Oh, you just completely left me? What is with this fruit fly? I just read a book that had fruit flies in it, so my brain is like, what the heck? I can't deal with her. I can't deal with the way she's like hiding her child. It's not a fruit fly, it's a fungus gnat. Ariana knows we wanted Huda off too. Hello, good morning, happy Saturday. Jake just made us a beautiful breakfast. We have some bacon, we call them dippy eggs, but I think they're technically considered over easy, right? Some sourdough. And then I am obsessed with watermelon. I like to buy it cut up because I feel like it actually saves me money to buy it cut up because I cannot figure out for the life of me how to pick a good watermelon. We've looked it up, we've done all of the things, and it's never good. So I like to buy it already cut up, plus then it's easier. I'm gonna eat this, and then I feel like I have a million updates for you. We're heading to book club today, which Maggie is making us like a super nice brunch, but I woke up starving, like my stomach hurt. I was so starving. So I'm gonna eat breakfast number 1 and then breakfast number 2 at Maggie's. Breakfast is done. Watermelon was so good. Miko loves watermelon too. You guys saw in the last vlog that he's obsessed with apples. He's also obsessed with watermelon. First update is a couple of book updates. First one is The Love We Found, which was the second book to The Light We Lost. The Light We Lost was a 5-star all-around book for me. It was so good. It was a romance book that had just so many deeper conversations in it. It took place during 9/11 and it was just beautiful. I left that book just gut-wrenched, bawling my eyes out in the best way. So I was so excited when the second book came to be. And all I'll say about the second book is it was nothing compared to the first book, which really sucks. But I already kind of went into it kind of thinking that too though, because we read for book club, oh, there's like a fruit fly. We read for book club another book by that author. I can't remember her name, but all of us were like, it really fell flat. And so I was like, maybe it's like kind of like a one-hit wonder, The Light We Lost. And The Love We Found was just very much, what is with this fruit fly? I just read a book that had fruit flies in it, so my brain is like, what the heck? The Love We Found was just very much like, on Monday, this happened. On Tuesday, this happened. On Wednesday, this happened. And it was like, oh my gosh, can we like push this plot along? And then it did the classic, like at 80%, there's like a huge issue. And then by the end, it's like completely resolved and everything is fixed. And I just personally like did not love the book. It took me quite a while to finish it. And that is how I know if I like a book or not. If it takes me more than a week to finish it, I don't like it. Unless I'm like slammed busy. But even when I'm busy, I'll listen to an audiobook, I'll like read it before bed, like I'll find time. That one just wasn't it for me. The book we read for book club this month was The Tenant by Freida McFadden, and we read The Crash by Freida McFadden, I think at the beginning of this year, and it was so good. We all absolutely loved it. And so we decided to do another one by her, and I think it's her newest book. I think it just came out, and it was so good. It had dual point of views, which I absolutely love. I actually think it had 3 point of views, so it was like part 1 was one person, part 2 was another person, and then part 3 was another person. And I love when she does that because then you get to hear from the protagonist and the antagonist, which is so fun in a thriller. But essentially it's about this man who is a VP at a company. He ends up losing his job and he has this beautiful brownstone in New York. He's engaged, he's like living a life, loses his job, and he's like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And so his fiance actually recommends that they get a tenant to help pay the bills. And then things just start going wrong. Like all of his body wash is missing, all of his cereal is missing, they have fruit flies. Luca's playing with my camera. A lot of stuff unfolds with that. I will say I was very shocked at the plot twist, which is so fun. So many of my friends are like, oh, I saw that coming, I saw that coming. And I really try with thrillers to just read it and not try and think about like what's happening and who is doing what, because it makes it so much more fun for it to be like a shock and a surprise. And so that was really fun. And then in the epilogue, there was like another little twist, which was really fun. So that was a 5-star book for me. I do have a Barnes & Noble gift card. So I would love to go to Barnes & Noble and get the hard copy. So I asked Jake if we could do that. And we potentially might go to Bachmans today because this fiddle leaf fig, trying to get this 7-foot fiddle leaf fig has been a actual nightmare. I do not recommend special ordering a plant from Bachmans is what I'm gonna tell you. So if you live in Minnesota, save your breath, do not do it. I can't even remember when we originally did it. It was whenever we went to Asia Mall and got those mochi donuts. So what?
I would say like 2.5 months probably.
At least.
Maybe 3. Did I have my new car?
Yes, you did.
Okay, so it's been 3.
Yeah.
2.5 to 3 months.
So we special ordered a 7-foot fiddly fig. And just the woman that ordered it for us, I don't know if it was her fault or the buyer's fault, but there's so many fingers being pointed. The fiddly fig didn't make it into the store. I had to talk to like 20 different people on the phone because everybody's like, do you not have an order number? Like, what are you talking about? I was like, no, she didn't give me an order number. She just like talked to me on the phone and said it would be in 6 weeks or 3 weeks, or I honestly at this point I can't even remember what she told me. And then she just recently ordered a new one for us. We like got on the phone finally after literally hours of me sitting on hold with like random people at the store trying to figure out where this plant is. And we finally connected and she was like, I'm so sorry, we have a new buyer, let me order a new one. So she orders a new one. I call weeks later and I'm like, hi, like just checking the status on this. She calls me back a day later and was like, hi, I'm calling about the ficus that we ordered. And I was like, I don't know if a ficus and a fiddly fig are the same, but I cannot call this woman back again. I cannot beg you to get me a plant that I can buy from you. So Jake ended up going to a different Bachmans. They were really helpful and they're transferring a tall, really full fiddle to their store for us to come check out because they did have one in store, but it was just like one stick with the leaves up at the top. I'll pop in a photo for you guys as always. And I just didn't think it would do our living room justice, especially with like how rich our house is looking with all the paneling. Yeah.
Pop it in.
Yeah, do you see that? It's just like, it's good.
It's good, but it
could be better.
Like it's tall. It was like 6.5 feet.
And what's so funny is our phones were glitching and so we couldn't, FaceTime wouldn't work, calling wouldn't work. It was just like, oh my gosh, is it just not meant to be that we want a plant? They just want a new plant. We got rid of our old fiddle because it was just dead, so we did that last weekend. But anyways, maybe we'll do like a Barnes & Noble Bachmans run today, potentially. We're also hosting tomorrow. We have fun things, so. Oh, you know what? Real quick, I also wanted to show you guys this because it's really cute. I don't get a ton of PR, but when I do get PR, I either make sure I'm gonna use it or I try and give it to my friends, people in my life, whoever I can so that it gets used and enjoyed because getting PR is so fun. And so if I'm able to share it with anyone in my life, I'm going to. So I realized that I had quite a few things just kind of stocked up in our guest bathroom and we don't have plans to host anyone again until August. So I'm like, I don't want these products to go bad. Let me just make a package and I'm gonna bring it to book club. So I have just a bunch of stuff in here. I have some of these recess drinks. Maggie said she loves these, so I'm gonna bring these for her. I have a bunch of La Roche-Posay products. I have Good Molecules in here. I have this Korean sunscreen, which I used to absolutely adore. I have some Davines, some Glossier, and then I also have this coffee alternative, which I would love to have this, but you have to have like a coffee machine or like one of these products, and I don't have that. So maybe whoever decides to take that can make me a little cup when I come to their house so I can try it. But I figured I'd package this up and bring this to book club so the girls can see if they want any of these products. And then if they don't, I could either bring them to my patients or we have a grad party next weekend and I was thinking it might be fun to take it to the girls there. That is all of my updates for right now. I'm sure I have more as we go along this vlog because I feel like we haven't just like hung out and chatted in a while. For now, we're gonna go load up my car and then I'm off to Maggie's. We're sitting down. We have an amazing little egg bake. Looks so good. And I have been dying to try these. I had no idea they had dark chocolate. I feel like I've only seen people post about the milk chocolate. Maggie said she likes the dark the most, and I love dark chocolate.
It's not as sweet.
Okay.
Let's be sad.
Jake will do that too. Like, you can still live. It's okay.
Stop breathing.
Everyone's like,
say what you need to say.
shut up, I'm filming. Too bad.
You like?
Whoa.
You guys, I'm telling you, Slate is that girl. She's so good.
Do you like dark chocolate, Jess?
I do.
Do you want to try this one?
Sure. Yeah, this one is very
Tastes
good.
like melted ice cream. Here's the classic chocolate.
I'm not a huge chocolate person, but I do like these. Because I like chocolate milk.
Ooh, yeah. They're both good.
Yeah, that one's like more subtle.
Their lattes are also good, but they're really high in caffeine, so I like just making my own.
Yeah, and then you could mix it in. 20 grams of protein. Maggie's insisting we try the French vanilla too. Oh yeah. I don't like that.
You have to mix it with something.
It tastes very fake.
Yeah, it's not great. That's why I mix it with coffee.
See, I like that.
You do?
Oh, take it.
It's very
yours.
vanilla-y, and I like that. See, I don't like chocolate. I like vanilla.
Oh, you don't?
I'm usually a vanilla girl, but I don't like an artificial vanilla.
It's artificial for sure.
I was like,
It's like, sign me up.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay guys, I'm being brave. I'm vlogging in public. I'm just meeting Jake. We are going to meet at Barnes & Noble, and then we're gonna stop at Bachmans, and we're gonna see if we can find the fiddle. I saw where Jake parked, so I'm walking to him right now, and I'm gonna be so honest with you. I am so freaking crabby. So many little things have been going on, like wrong today. Just like nothing serious. And I'm just so crabby. I'm so freaking crabby. So sometimes, oh, I see Jake. Sometimes going to the mall when you're crabby is not a good idea, so we'll see how this goes. But we're trying to be more vulnerable on social media here, and I'm just telling you, I'm so freaking crabby. So don't mess with me today. Please, everyone act right, okay? There he is. And I did warn him. I sent him a nice text letting him know that I am crabby. Oh my gosh, this is already so fun. I read this book. It's my least favorite by her, but still good. I kind of want to read this book. We were debating reading this next month for book club, but we're not going to. We're gonna read something else. This is so fun. We were also debating reading this for book club next month, but some of the other girls haven't read The Perfect Marriage, so we couldn't. But that's so fun to see in person. I haven't been to a bookstore since I've been a reader. Have you guys read this book? After we went to Paris last year, I read it because I thought it would be like a love book, which is totally my fault, but I DNF'd it because I really did not like it. It was actually the first book I ever DNF'd because I really did not enjoy it. Where did you go? Oh, you just completely left me? What did you get?
Secret.
Snickerdoodle? Ooh.
It's a sugar cookie.
From Starbucks?
Ooh. Actually really good.
How do you know where stuff is in here?
Mm.
How do you know where stuff is in here?
That's why Amazon's winning. We're a year away from it being faster to order a book on Amazon than it is to find one in there.
Literally.
It was 2-hour shipping.
I can't find any Frida books.
You
She
could
has
have
like
someone.
20. Look at what Jake just noticed. His section just has a spice and a bed. The worst book club book we ever read. Have you guys read this? Because it is an awful book. I hate to say it, but it just is. One thing I'm realizing from being in Barnes & Noble, it's so fun to see like how many books you've read in person, because I've read every book on this table except this one, which I'm currently reading. And reading on a Kindle, you don't really get to put into perspective like how many books you're reading and how big they are. Here is the book that we just read. The cover is interesting, but here's what we've got. Made it back to Bachmans for the billionth time. Hopefully today we can maybe get the pavers, a bird bath, hopefully a fiddle, we'll see. Real quick, I'm trying not to get anybody else in this, but they have our fiddle delivered and it looks so much better than the other one here. I'm so happy that we did this. So we're gonna set up a delivery for this and we're also gonna look around for some more stuff. How happy are you that the fiddle finally worked out?
I'm happy. What's crazy is going here and asking I wish I knew her name. I'd shout her out. But asking her to do it. 2 days
Amazing,
later,
amazing.
we have one.
I'm so excited. Our living room will be like done.
Yeah.
All right, now to find a bird bath. Should we challenge ourselves to do something more fun than just like neutral, or?
I think a blue would
I
be
kind
fun.
of pictured it being cement,
But
but
let me show you. There's more I saw.
there's this one. This one's definitely too big and a little expensive. We love our birds, but maybe not $780 worth. Ooh, this one's cute.
There wasn't a price on that one, but I'm willing to bet it's like $500.
Okay.
It might be a bit extreme for just.
But also, can I see the coupon? We'll have to show them.
Uh-oh. Let's lose the coupon.
Literally, we just walked in. Look at this. Off of your entire purchase today only. Or no, sorry. Through the 20th. Just so perfect. So our fiddle is going to be 25% off. So if we get a bird bath, it will also be 25% off, which is perfect because we have a gift card from a housewarming party. So this is working out so well. Here's more of our options. Oh, they're all 25% off. Oh, the little butterfly one is cute. Look at that.
I think that's
Just kidding.
it's an accessory.
I think
for the
this
bird
one
bath.
is my favorite, like looking, but like you said, it wouldn't have like the fountain vibe.
Yeah.
Here's the one that we're kind of liking. We want something that's also kind of a little bit of a water feature for a little bit of privacy. And then we also, so there's a dark blue one. There's also this kind of like lighter blue one, which is kind of cute. We were thinking cement, but the cement ones, there's not a ton of options and they're like really expensive. So now we just have to pick what color we like.
This is a little weird, I think.
Yeah, it's a little too modern for us, I think.
That would be fun.
I honestly am kind of leaning towards this because I feel like it won't look as dirty. The white, you might kind of notice like dirt
And
and
it's just a
chunks.
fun color.
Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. We have a little cookie to try.
I realized why they have their sale.
Because they've been here for 140 years, Bachmans has.
Congrats,
They're
Bachmans.
trying to win us back after the slander in the vlog.
It's probably like weird, healthy, gluten-free, like everything free, dairy-free. Oh my god.
It's almond. You like
Very
it?
pretty good.
I don't
No.
like almond, but it's like
You think it's
like an
almond flour?
Italian. No, almond like extract. Wow, I just got one of those tickles in my ear. It's messy.
I might have to take one for the roll now.
The Starbucks one was better in my opinion. We struck out on outdoor flowers, so the prices of their things were like $200 and at Home Depot they're like $50, so we'd rather just get them at like Home Depot or Amazon. Like I'm all for shopping local, but only if it makes sense. Like if it's just a little bit
Well,
more.
their flowers are good.
Yeah.
It's the actual like pot to put
Yeah,
it
it'd
in.
be like $400.
So maybe we'll come back here for flowers.
Yeah, we'll see. So we're gonna try and see if they have any pavers, and then I think we're good to go.
You go swirly?
You want that? Now you're just getting crazy.
Just cause.
Just cause. We are home, and let me just tell you, the crabby mood, no more. I am getting a bit hangry, maybe just more hungry, because I kind of skipped over lunch. But that experience at Bachmans was 10 out of 10. We had so much help from a woman there. Her name was Sue B.
Sue B, like B-E-E.
So sweet. And then another man, he didn't have a name tag on.
No. He was their, what's it called? Is it phlebotomist?
No, that's for shots. He was like something.
Yeah, he was their big brain plant guy.
Also, you know what? I could edit it out, but we did learn that ficus is a fiddle.
Yeah, it's apparently a fig leaf fiddle is a version of a ficus
Yes. But they were amazing. So we have our fiddle coming. We have it coming for delivery.
plant.
and
you
they
can put the picture. You can do
Yes.
the side by side.
Yes.
Because I took a picture of the decent one.
Yeah, but they talked to us for probably 30 plus minutes about
like
like
an hour.
taking care of it, doing this, doing that. So hopefully we don't kill this one.
Was it Sue B?
Yeah,
Recommended a book. It was
Which-
like 74 or something.
we don't need it.
She definitely upsold us.
But she
so
sold us on it and she was so sweet. And she's like, do you guys want to get the book? For this page, we bought this book.
So it tells you like how not to kill it, how much light. To be fair, there is more info than just like
Yeah,
that
like
plant.
how to
It's-
repot. And if we get the flowers for our front. So.
Maybe we need it.
How not to kill your houseplant. So Subi recommended that to us, so we got it. We also got their last tote bag, which was very cute. She like saved it for us. Did you notice that?
She put it aside, yeah.
And then we got 2 recommendations because our fiddle that we got like 2 weeks ago, Miko has been staring it down for like an hour. He will literally sit there and just stare at it. Remember that little gnat we saw this morning? Well, this nice man that we met taught us that it is a fungus gnat. It's not a fruit fly, it's a fungus gnat. So here's what we use to get rid of that. So we're gonna tackle that DIY today. And then they also recommended this, Subi recommended this one. It's like a moisture tester.
Look, it's kind of moving a bit just because I'm holding it.
I guess we should maybe take a photo of this. Whew, look at the thermometer.
Oh, it moved.
Oh, did it? Put it in your mouth. You know, this is kind of giving me when your dad got you that straw that you could drink water out of anywhere. So you brought it to the Narrows and you drank the water.
drank out of the river just like
yeah. So we should maybe keep this. So we got that. Also, did you notice that man, when he was like, what do you got? Do you guys have a yard? And we were like, yeah. He was like, oh, okay. Like he was like shocked that we had a house. Did you feel that kind of judgment from him a little bit?
Yeah, I don't think it was judgment. I think he was just like, oh, we have a house.
Yeah, he was. He was like, do you guys have a yard or like an apartment? Like, yeah, we have a yard. He was like, oh, okay. And then they also gave us these free little, what are these called? Pollinators.
Help grow vibrant habitat for our pollinator friends. So it's like a bee-friendly thing. It attracts birds, bees.
So we'll give these to Jake's mom tomorrow.
I think it's just a bunch of flowers.
They also said for the pavers, because we kind of left you hanging on that, they don't have them at that store, but one of their stores in Farmington is like a landscaping Bachman. So we're gonna go there. And then we went to, I almost called it Bachman's, Barnes & Noble. You guys saw that. I got my Frida book. And then we also saw this at the checkout. It's a desktop cat vac. And it's an orange cat. Sorry, Luca.
It is, it's like almost a 40-minute drive.
Okay,
It'll
well,
be worth it. It's
not
like
today.
south of Lakeville.
Wow.
And it's not open on weekends. It looks insane.
I really want to try
Look at
this
the
out.
plants they have. They have like giant cactus-looking things. Giant greenhouse.
Wow, so it's really south. South of Lakeville. Lakeville's far. The photo.
It's getting close to Northfield.
The photo is much cuter.
Oh, I like it.
Have you... Oh, you know what though? Instead of a cat vac, this might be a fun toy. I wonder if the Meek would like that. Oh, Orange Kitten likes it. It's exactly how he acts to the robot vacuum
that's
too.
you.
But last we talked, I think I showed you the bluebird bath, but we ended up going with the cream because Jake thinks this one will look a little bit better with those poofs that we got from Target. So we're gonna get this set up today, and then we're gonna do the DIY for our plant that has those freaking fungus gnats in them because that is giving me the creepy crawlies. So we got our work cut out for us. We have made another little pit stop. We're going to Lowe's. This is turning into another house project vlog, but we need a couple things now.
They know why we're going to Lowe's instead of Home Depot. No. I don't like Lowe's because they don't sell Ryobi tools. And
oh,
Ryobi
yes.
is going to sponsor me one day.
Just stay loyal.
Yep.
Here is a little haul of our Lowe's stuff. We got 8 of these little pavers, and then we also got a little extension cord for our bird bath, and then a new bird feeder because our birds are eating so quick, as you guys know from the last vlog. So Lowe's had so many more options. So now we're gonna go home and get this all settled because we're hosting tomorrow. It has been a little bit. Dinner is served. I know, sad beige plate. We didn't really have any vegetables that we could have with this. We are gonna make corn on the cob tomorrow because we're hosting a Father's Day barbecue. We realized we don't even have enough for everyone, so we're gonna need to run to the grocery store. But I made a recreation of the HelloFresh pork katsu, and we did pick this up at the store because we absolutely loved it. And then I have just a little bit of like plain jasmine rice with a little bit of butter and salt. Jake has a double portion and a water. Are you liking those?
They're okay. Nothing compares to taco chico.
All right. We're really just on one today. We just ran another errand. We needed a couple more things for our Father's Day hosting tomorrow. We're having Jake's dad and Jake's grandparents over for Father's Day. We saw this beautiful cake at Hy-Vee and we could not pass it out. It's literally a little like cheeseburger cake. She said it's a vanilla cake. White cake with white icing, double layer. So cute, literally $20, so we're gonna have that. And then we needed angel food. This is why we went to Hy-Vee, because strawberry shortcake is literally my favorite dessert ever in the summer, and we had all the other ingredients, but they didn't have any of this at Target. So we got that. And then I was really craving a donut, and they literally only had one donut left, so I got a little white cake donut. And then Jake loved these when we tried Hy-Vee a few months ago, so we got another pack of those. And then I am so picky with the ice cream that I like, and none of it was speaking to me, so I saw these. These always make me think of Maggie. Oh, they're starting to melt. I need to put these in the freezer. But this is a Monster ice cream cookie sandwich, and this is a chocolate chip ice cream cookie sandwich. And then we got a couple of frosted cookies. We are clearly obsessed with sweets in this house, but Jake loves a cookie cake slice. Literally for our first birthday of his together, I got him a cookie cake because he loves it. So he wanted to try the slice. But then we also saw the sugar cookie. We wanted to try that too. So that's the first bag. And then we needed some spray cooking oil. We needed some buns. We realized we only had like 4 hot dog buns. We're like, that is not gonna be enough for the barbecue. And then the corn on the cob, because I think I mentioned to you guys, we only had 4 ears of that. So now we have that. And then we also peeked in the cat food section because they have a bigger variety of food. So we got the cats a couple flavors of wet food that they've never had before. So we'll give those to them as a little, you know, treat. Can't say that too loud because they know. Now I am going to prep a table scape for the barbecue tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap Jake's dad's gift. I'm gonna bring the cards down here. Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, big dum dum today.
My goodness. And Jake is gonna deal with the infested fiddle. We got the bird bath all set. We got the new bird feeder. The birds are acclimating to that, and we got the pavers all set outside as well. So we are getting things done today. It's turning into a little home project, get things done vlog, but what better way to spend a Saturday? A little taste test. Ooh, you gotta eat those. They kind of look like boobs.
They're cherries. Frosting test. Do you want this bite? No, the cherries.
I like the crust. Oh, wow. That's a big bite. Oh my gosh, Luca finished all his. The cats are also having one of their new food flavors. Really good? As good as the one at the mall? Really?
Maybe even better because sometimes that's a little too hard.
Oh wow, the chocolate chips are huge. Yeah, the frosting is good. Wow. I'm not a frosting girl. But that's good. If you live by Hy-Vee, ew, I can smell the cat food.
Let me try.
Oh, you have to try that one.
Yeah.
That one's really cute. It's like a flower.
Ooh, smell.
Oh yeah, it smells good.
It smells like a...
Luca loves cookies and he wants some, but he can't because he throws up. Not as good?
No, it's better.
Really?
That was really good.
Really?
Wow.
You love it? Better than the hold the wheat one?
The cookie's fine. The frosting.
Oh, that's good.
It takes a second. It's like really
Oh
taste the
my
frosting.
gosh, that's good.
Wow. That's good.
Wow. Oh my gosh. That's like 10 out of 10. We need to get one of those for my mom because she loves
That's who I
frosting.
thought of when I said, oh my god. The amount of birds in our backyard
There's like
is
probably
absolutely
40.
insane.
I wish I could show you guys that one video that we took of the birds in the yard. It was unbelievable. There was like 50 birds.
It literally looked like a bird sanctuary in our backyard. Like, I'm sure other people in the neighborhood are looking into a yard and they're like, what the f is going on?
Our neighbor has cats too, so we are like, we kind of joke that she is getting free entertainment for her
Yeah,
cats.
it's free TV for cats because
all
we're
the
spending
birds.
a lot of money on bird food.
Yeah. We love birds for our cats. Okay. Tablescape time. God, Meek just tried to eat the cookies. These cats are kind of ungrateful. Actually, they're gluttonous, just like their parents.
I've never been to this part of town. Everyone's dressed up here, but looks so down. Lost in a room where my shadow drowns. So glad I found you there in the crowd. All I wanted was a little connection, but they only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I'll never be like them. Out here, I'm someone else.
Here's the update on the fiddle. Jake took out like the first couple of inches of soil and they were sopping wet, which the guy at Bachmans did ask us. He's like, do you usually kill your plants with kindness or do you neglect them? And we usually kill them with kindness by overwatering them. So it's already overwatering this. And then these are little sticky traps that are gonna catch all of the gnats. And the guy did say that there was gonna be like larvae in the first like 1 to 2 inches, which was very true. Also, I'm breathing heavy because I just did so many chores around the house. To prep for tomorrow, but anyways, we'll see how this goes. We'll keep you updated. We are waiting to do that other more intense. Actually, let me turn you around. We're waiting to do the more intense insect stuff until we like give this a little bit of a try. Hopefully that will do with it. I am exhausted. We had such a busy day in the very best way, but I think I'm gonna leave you guys with this and then we'll catch up a little bit tomorrow.
Don't believe a thing they say. So tired of the games. It's not real, it's just pretend. Honey, all your lies just taste so sweet. Concrete jungle where dreams are sold. But your lips are worth more than.
Hello guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. We have had a nice little morning. It's finally not raining in Minnesota. So we went on a nice walk this morning. I had my donut for breakfast and now we are gonna do some prepping for our Father's Day barbecue. We kept the menu so easy because Jake's grandparents have a Father's Day, I think brunch, right? They have a brunch before they come here. They aren't gonna be super hungry, so we kept it light. We're doing hot dogs, corn on the cob, watermelon, chips and dip, which Jake's dad is bringing that, angel food cake, and then the cake. So I just want it all set out and laid out on serving dishes so that it's just easy, ready to go. It's gonna literally take us no time at all, so let's do that.
Thank God I found you there in the smoke. All I wanted was a little affection. They only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I can't fake it. I don't wanna be someone else. Honey,
setting up. Setting up is literally so much fun. I was telling Jake, I wish we hosted more because it is so fun. We still have like 20 minutes. This is a very me and Jake thing. Then we just kind of pace around for the next 20 minutes and do nothing. But the house is clean, everything is prepped. I want to give you a little like tour of what we're working with. And also, I want to give you guys a little insight. This is probably the first Father's Day in 10 years that I haven't woke up with like anxiety, felt super sad, felt a ton of loss. So if you're feeling sad today or if you're feeling some sort of loss, just let this be a reminder that there is a chance or an opportunity in the future that you won't feel those heavy feelings. And I'm thinking of you because I know days like this can be so incredibly difficult. But let's turn it into a little fun vibe now. Let me show you what we've got. Here is our food setup. I cut up the angel food cake. What is this called? Yeah, angel food cake, right? Kind of got a little bit smashed, but did my best there. I put the Cool Whip in a little bowl, the strawberries in a little bowl. I think I might pop this into the fridge so it doesn't get too warm. And then we made a really cute little bread basket with a couple of extra of the napkins and then put the buns in there. We have some watermelon here, some sauerkraut. I am gonna cover this up because it is quite smelly. Some Doritos. Jake's dad is bringing chips and dip, but I had a couple Doritos left, so I was like, let's just put these out in case people want that. We have butter. Jake made a little homemade relish in case anybody wants that. A couple corn holders, some ketchup. I have a water pitcher here. I'm not gonna put any ice because we have cups on the table. People can put ice in there if they want it. Here is a bowl for Jake's dad's chips and dip if he needs it, and then a spoon for the dip. I don't know. Sometimes he brings his own platter, so we might not need this, but just in case. And then we have a little grill set up here for Jake. We have some Nathan's hot dogs. We have some cheddar hot dogs, and then we also have the corn on the cob. We cut it in half, so in case people don't want like a ton, they don't have to. And then here is the table setup. A couple of things did change because we decided to make the dad cake the center of the table. How freaking cute is this? It's also facing Jake's dad's spot. We have his card here, his little gift here. And then you guys have seen most of this stuff already. These are the little seeds for Jake's mom. I thought I would just put them on her little spot. But these are Amazon, Amazon, Target, Target, Amazon. Everything is dishwasher safe, which is amazing. And then my little candle holders that I always keep on the table actually go so perfectly. I feel like the table scape looks so beautiful. It matches our rug so well. Looks so good. Our barbecue is over. It was so fun. The house is clean. And Jake has a little something to show you guys. The tape measure situation continues. Look at what his dad got him. You have to explain what this means.
Well, I was complaining that Makita didn't sell any tape measures. My dad thought that was funny and ordered me one from Japan.
Wow. Is it nice? Do you like it?
I'll have to use it. What's interesting is it has magnets to latch onto stuff. So when you like push into a wall, you get your measurement, and then when you pull into a wall, this moves to compensate for the width of the magnets.
Oh, interesting.
It's like that. There are tape measures that do this. I think there's a term for it. Because my Stanley, the Fat Max one, came with an attachment that had magnets, and then it moved. But it's funny.
There it is for Father's Day. We just went on a little walk because, again, it's been raining for days and days and days in Minnesota. So we went on another little walk. Now it's take off makeup, put on comfies, and get ready to watch Love Island.
We'll have to hurry. We'll have 3 hours before it's on.
I know. I'm so curious to see what's gonna happen because we had our first like live voting. So I want to record and give you guys some of my thoughts during because I think that would be so fun. And I think what's so perfect is we have some leftovers from the barbecue. So I think we're just gonna literally have like hot dogs, chips, dip, watermelon, all of that for dinner again so that we don't have to cook, which will be so nice. Do you think we need to cover up all of our stuff outside again? I have to look at the forecast.
I'll look and see what the forecast says.
Seems like the weather's going to start getting a bit nicer, but we do still have quite a bit of rain. on the forecast. Hopefully the weather gets nicer because I'm so sick of the rain, especially when we have 3 months of it being nice in this state. Come on. It is now Love Island time. We've been loving having fun snacks. I love seeing everybody post about their snacks. So you need to comment down below, what is your Love Island snack? Currently, I've been loving flavor blasted goldfish with a string cheese. But here's my hack with the string cheese. You have to let it sit out for like 10 plus minutes, and it is so much better. I'm like out of breath because we were rushing around downstairs like, we have 3 minutes, we have 2 minutes until it starts. Let me just tell you, Jake tried this for the first time and he was like, wow, this is the best string cheese I've ever had. It's literally because we let it sit out. And then I have a little Reese's, which we'll see if I eat this. I might not, and if I do, I'll share with Jake. And then I have some Twizzlers. I already ate half of them. My other little hack is with Twizzlers, I open the bag and I leave it fully open, and I like them to get kind of hard, which I know, very weird. Probably most people don't like them to get hard. But why I wanted to record my reaction is because right now where I am, we just did the first vote where we got to pick who the 3 new bombshells coupled up with. And if you don't watch Love Island, then you probably have like no idea what I'm talking about. But I voted that Jeremiah recouples with the bombshell because I think him and Huda are so toxic and need to be broken up. So I'm so curious to see if that's gonna happen because I feel like all of TikTok, all of America voted for that. All of my friends voted for that. So I'm very, very curious. Oh my gosh, it's an hour and 22-minute episode too. Did you hear that?
Because 20 minutes is gonna be Huda crying.
Yeah, I can't deal with her. I can't deal with the way she's like hiding her child. I can't deal with the way she's like complaining about everything. Jake made breakfast for me the other morning and I literally made the joke, I was like, no fruit. I don't know, I just feel like that's not a way that you treat somebody that you care about. But we shall see. I'm gonna record my reaction for you guys. We've made it to the part where it's the recoupling. I'm in the middle of a gel manicure, so I'm gonna cure this coat and then I'm gonna take a pause, because I cannot focus on all of this all at the exact same time. So hopefully this blue light isn't too annoying. You can press play. Jake is ready for the reactions as well. I voted Hannah to be with Pepe, and who did I vote to be with the guy? Oh, Alondria. But now Hannah and Charlie are doing so well, so I kind of feel bad that America voted for that.
I hate Hannah.
Yeah.
So if I could, I would just... that's tough. Her or Huda, if I could kick someone
Oh,
off.
Huda for sure.
I don't know. Yeah, Huda then Hannah.
I think Hannah and Charlie are now okay. I feel like Hannah's doing what you're supposed to do on the show. You're supposed to explore their connections. She was honest about it. And
Was she? She said we kissed, and she got on top of him and rode him and made out with him for like 40 minutes. And then after she did that, she got mad at the guy for talking to another girl. And then the next night, she immediately went and started making out with Pepe again. So
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
America has been voting on who the new bombshells, Jalen,
She could not raise her
Pepe,
hands
and Iris, should couple up
if she
with.
put her hands up.
Girl they want you to couple up with is...
Oh my gosh, they're going right into it. I need to get this set up. Oh my god, I'm getting so overstimulated. I'm gonna freak out.
I don't even care about this guy.
No, but we need to see. I think it's gonna be Alandria.
Olandria.
Is she gonna be sad or happy? Okay, she's smiling. Taylor needs to step it up. Stop acting like he's friends with her. And I'm also pretty sure there's like rumors he has a girlfriend outside of here, so.
Pepe, you're next.
What a name.
Pepe, yeah. He's Spanish.
I wonder if that's his actual name or if it's like
The girl
some Jake.
America wants you to couple up with is...
It's gonna be Hannah or Sierra, I think.
I bet it's gonna be Sierra.
Hannah.
Oh, okay. Her and Charlie just got
She actually
better.
looked kind of upset.
She did.
Charlie.
That's her answer.
What are you doing?
I'm surprised.
I'm alright, been better. Me and Hannah just had an amazing conversation, and I just got to know a side of her that I hadn't got to know.
It's good he said that, because hopefully then he'll get to stay and not get voted off.
They're obviously gonna vote one person off, right?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't do like one boy and the girl.
Well, you never know. Sometimes they just dump everyone.
Maybe they have to vote on who they want
America
to stay.
has voted.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty tough.
they might do that. Oh shoot, I just messed up my nail. The producers know what we want.
Jeremiah.
What? Okay, that's messy as fuck.
Huda's like, what?
laughing? Of course he is. See, what's crazy is Ariana knows how the public feels about Huda. And like, they don't know, obviously, how the public
Huda for
feels.
sure thinks that she's like America's sweetheart.
Yeah. What's sad is if Taylor gets voted off.
Yeah, that's either of the boys.
Yeah. We're at the voting. 2 for Charlie, 1 for Huda, 1 for Taylor.
How many people are voting?
It's only the people that didn't get recoupled.
So
So
there's
who's
only
left?
one more vote then, right?
Ace, it's your turn.
Oh.
Please stand up.
Ace and Amaya. You better
He's
hope
really-
she gets voted off because he's gonna have enemies.
He really had a lot to say.
He did have a lot to
Thanks.
say.
We had 2 Huda and 2 middle guy.
But Amaya's not gonna vote Huda. Charlie. That sucks. Ariana knows we wanted Huda off too. Aww. Okay guys, we finished the episode of Love Island. I'm finally finishing these nails. I literally started doing my nails, I think it was at like 5. And I did a pedicure and a manicure. Oh, it takes forever. I did take a little break, but it's now like literally 9:40. I have work in the morning. Bless you, Luca. I cannot believe that Amaya chose Charlie. And Huda thinks, I don't even know. What an episode. I'm excited for tomorrow's, and I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I feel like we did lots of fun stuff together in this vlog, and I still have so many updates to give you guys, especially like career business updates. So I will definitely have to update you guys on that all in the next vlog. But I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.